Hello, hi. This is Instructor Carlo. I just wanted to speak briefly today on Tai Chi stepping, and some of whatever I'm talking about today you may not agree with. That's a-okay. That's why there's different styles of martial arts. I always encourage people to learn where other people are coming from, and then see what you can incorporate into your own style. So with Tai Chi stepping, right, the way we step in the style, the way we step in the form, you may have seen the way that we step. If you've seen Tai Chi before, if you've seen people practice, you may have seen them move very slowly. And the reason why we do that is for a couple reasons. One is because we're going to shift the weight from one side of the body to the other, or from one leg to the other, and you don't want to do that too quickly. You want to prevent injuries. Tai Chi is all about health, right? Not 100%, right? It actually started off as a martial art and then incorporated the health aspect, right? You had Chen style as the first style, and then emerging from the other styles, then Yang style, and then the other styles emerging from there, right? However, I think the best way to put it is that Tai Chi emphasizes or stresses heavily on the fact that you need to be healthy, right? Have the preventative aspect. Okay, that's why one of the main reasons why we're doing the exercise. The other aspect is in terms of throwing your opponent off. There are certain movements which will allow you to, similar to Aikido, right, in terms of swaying the body and shifting the weight and whatnot. You can use this concept in any style that you like. Also, when you shift the weight, and it's not like you're not going to use this in a fast way. You're not going to use it rapidly. Right? You will in a self-defense situation, but what happens is it allows you to focus and to put your attention into really it allows you to develop your skill precisely. And when you do that over and over and over again, when you're practicing slowly, you build up a sense of accuracy. It becomes ingrained in the neurological system, and it really does help in terms of really providing you with a good basis in terms of having good footwork, right? And I don't have the studies on me right now. I will eventually post the studies, and this is actually one of the studies that I remember researching right before I was doing my first workshop for USC, which is University of Southern California. If you're not aware, it's a prestigious school here in Southern California and Los Angeles, and is very well known, has a great football team, great academics, and a great health facility. So I've been invited twice to conduct workshops on Tai Chi and the benefits, and it's been great, and I've received a good response. But as I was researching for that workshop, one of the studies that I found, obviously we have to evaluate the quality of the study and look at the methodology and all those other aspects, but I believe it was a peer-reviewed study. I can't remember the journal, right? So that's why. But I love the research. If you look on the blog, on the main brand page, you will see that a lot of the articles that I write, which is csjacupuncture.com, all those articles, I do a lot of research, and I always like to cite my sources and whatnot. But the information that I found was astonishing, that Tai Chi can improve your balance, even more focused than the flexibility training or strength training, right? Not saying that those exercises don't improve on that level or don't improve the balance aspect, but when you were looking at it from a study standpoint with participants, the Tai Chi group showed like a fourfold improvement in balance. This is why I enjoy teaching Tai Chi on the clinical level, because I've worked with many patients in terms of trying to improve their balance, especially geriatric patients. That's why I like to encourage people and remind people that martial arts is just not all about knocking people out. It's about being able to protect and defend and nourish this awesome body that we all have, and be able to help the ones that we care about and help our communities and however far we want to extend, right? But with that in mind, we want to look at all the positive aspects. See, I was just about to raise up on my toes. There's a lot that goes into this Tai Chi stepping and the sinking, right? But the benefits are very, are very observable, very noticeable. There's lots of studies that are out, and it's continuously being studied in terms of the benefits of the Tai Chi and the balance. And that's why I encourage, doesn't matter what martial art you study, to incorporate some kind of Tai Chi stance training, stepping training. I will do the Tai Chi walking video, so you can have that. And I don't know if you can see me here. I hope that you can, because it's a great video. I got all this great stuff. So let's go ahead and get started. And I'll walk you step by step. So for the Tai Chi stepping, right, most movements, either we're moving from side to side or we're moving forward, backward. What we want to do is we're always having our chi sink down. So we're having our chi sink down, everything sinking into the feet. And when we step, right, the weight is still on one foot, on one leg, and I place the other foot down, but I don't shift the weight. A lot of times, initially what happens is, because we're not used to balancing on one leg, what a lot of people will do, especially as beginners, will go like this. You'll lean into the stepping foot rather than just placing the foot down and then eventually shifting the weight, right? There's a difference between falling, right? And if you haven't trained in a while, or if you're a little rusty, that does happen, right? Where you just kind of fall, or you really can't hold the balance, and then you got to put the foot down and then, right, lean into it. And that's the proper way. Is, once again, you step out, right? Or if you even step out with the foot down already, that's okay. And then we shift the weight. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. I know that hopefully this information is beneficial. How is this beneficial? Let's say if we're translating this into the bag, into a self-defense situation. One, it helps you to, I want to pick up the mic here. One, it's going to help you to keep your feet from crossing, right? It promotes good footwork. So if I'm learning how to step, my opponent, if I block, if I'm here, I'm going to step and I can shift the weight. Eventually, when you do it quick, come in here, right? But if I come in here, I'm quick. If I block, I step. A lot of Tai Chi movements mimic just natural stances, natural movements. So I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Oh, they want to step off. Look there. I let her go. So here, here, here. Right. And on a side note, the Tai Chi guy has respect for all forms of life. Right? Chi is life. Chi means animation. It means movement. Here in bioscience, we have like the plant kingdom and different animal kingdom and whatnot. And from a traditional Chinese medicine point of view, you're looking at things whether they're animated or not. Right? That's if they have life. Right? So respect for all creatures and whatnot. Going back to the stepping here, how is this going to help? You can speed it up here, depending on how your style is. It's a-okay. I like to have a base. I'm here, and I'm stepping here. Right? Good if you're doing your Tai Chi movements. Right? Also, when we're moving with the body. Remember, Tai Chi is a body exercise. It's not the arms, it's not just the legs, it's the body. Here. Hopefully that helps. Right, I'll get more into the concept of how to move, how to use the feet in Tai Chi, and hopefully you'll join us later. Thank you very much. This is Instructor Carlo. Have a wonderful day.